Hey, I'm going to read this book, Moving Day. I read it to you all when you were at my house once before, and I thought it might be good since you all moved from Texas all the way over to England, London and England. So I thought I'd read this book to you about moving. Hoppity was in the kitchen playing with his favorite toy, Tufty, when Sam popped his head through the open window to speak to Hoppity's mother. "Is it all right to put the for sale sign in the garden?" he asked. "What sign?" Hoppity squeaked, nearly dropping Tufty. "We're moving," Mommy told him, "so that we can be nearer to the place where Daddy works." Hoppity was very upset when Mr. and Mrs. Bunkins came the next week to look over the house. He hugged Tufty and scowled at them through the banisters, but that didn't stop them from wanting to buy his house. "We can move in very soon," they said. That night at supper, Daddy and Hoppity's big brother, Bobtail, heard the good news. They were very pleased, but poor little Hoppity was so miserable that he couldn't finish his supper. He didn't want to move to another house. He didn't want to lose all his friends. On moving day, Daddy took time off from work to help. Bobtail didn't go to school. What hard work it was loading up the truck with all the carpets and the furniture and the pots and pans. They were so busy they did not see little Hoppity run away into the woods all by himself. Bobtail was the first to notice his little brother was missing. "Oh dear," said Mommy anxiously. "Now where can he be hiding? I just don't know." "I think I know," Bobtail cried. "I'm sure he has run off into the woods with Tufty." It didn't take Bobtail very long to find Hoppity. "Come on," he called, "and cheer up. Moving is fun, and we'll soon make a lot of new friends." I don't want to move," Hoppity sobbed. After the move, Mommy began arranging the furniture in the new house. Then she climbed on a stool to fix some curtains. Bobtail said, "Let me help. I do like this house. It's even nicer than our old one." Mommy wished Hoppity would put Tufty down and start to put away his toys, but Hoppity kept sitting on his little chair looking miserable. The next day, while shopping, Hoppity's mother was delighted to meet an old friend. "What a surprise," she exclaimed. "I didn't know we were neighbors, and this must be Sophie." Sophie tried to make friends with Hoppity. "Will you let me hold your dolly?" she asked. "Tufty is not a dolly," Hoppity replied angrily. "Don't touch him." And he turned his back on her. That wasn't very nice, but he's still kind of mad. That afternoon, Sophie and her little friends came to play with Hoppity. "If you play," she said to Hoppity, "we can have 2 teams for tug of war. I'll be the referee." Hoppity's favorite game was tug of war, so he had to join in. And he tugged so hard that he was sure he was helping his side win. After the game, Hoppity's mother said they could all come inside for sandwiches and cupcakes. "Which side won?" she asked. "My team was the strongest," Hoppity laughed. "I tugged and tugged. It was so much fun." Before it was time to go home, Hoppity showed Sophie his new room and all his toys. "I love Tufty best," said Sophie. "So do I," said Hoppity, and he smiled happily. Hoppity was busy drawing a picture with his new house, with Sophie in it as well, when Daddy and Bobtail came home. "It's for Sophie," he told them, "and when she comes tomorrow, She can have Tufty too. I'm really too big for him now. So you see, Hoppity found out that his new house was just as fun as his old one and that he made lots of new friends at his new place, just like you all are making lots of new friends there in England. I love you.